Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Lana Ruvvy, aka Dr. Ruvvy, and welcome to the Ruvvy Resilience Labs YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing with you my Ruvvy swag, aka what's on my badge. So I am notorious for forgetting my badge, and when I worked at the National Institute of Mental Health, we had to go through security every day because we were in a government facility. And it was really important for me to remember my badge when I came to work. So I got a little lanyard and I got it tricked out with the help of my postdoctoral mentor, Dr. Melissa Brotman. Shout out to the Neuroscience and Novel Therapeutics unit. And along the way, I've added some of my own pins to personalize my badge. And now I keep my Wayne State ID locked in here so that I'm never locked out of my building. So the first thing I've got on here is this sticker from Laura Bundenson Art. She's a really phenomenal artist who makes neuroscience-inspired works and uses a variety of different media, from yarn and beading and painting to making things like stickers and pins. So definitely check her out and we'll share her information below. So I've got one of these stickers that Melissa gave to me when I first started at the Neuroscience and Novel Therapeutics unit, so that's pretty special. And I've also got on here a little pin, also from Laura, and the pin has a lotus flower on it. So you might have heard the expression, no mud, no lotus. And it's a great metaphor for resilience because the lotus flower has to go through adversity, it has to go through the mud in order to bloom. And I actually have a tattoo with a lotus flower as well because that image and that metaphor is really, really meaningful to me. Also on the floral end of things, I have this little cherry blossom pin on here, and it's special in two ways. I got it supporting the national parks in Sussex in the United Kingdom when I was traveling there for work with my mom. I actually invited my mom to the conference with me because I wanted her to see a little bit more about what my life as a scientist is like. And then we got to explore England together, which was really beautiful. And when we went to the Seven Sisters White Cliffs, we got this pin there. And it's a cherry blossom. And when I had lived in Bethesda, right outside of Washington, D.C., for the past 2 years as a postdoc, every year I really enjoyed seeing the cherry blossoms, and I would run in the cherry blossom 10-miler race. So that's a pretty special memory to me. And speaking of living in the DMV, I have my little The DMV pin, which I got from Shop Made in DC. It's a local shop that supports small businesses, local artists. So this pin was made by a local DC artist. Speaking of local artists, this one is also from now a Baltimore local. My friend Courtney Wilkinson, she's a fellow neuroscientist, and she's actually doing her postdoc in Baltimore at another NIH institute. She is also an artist, and she made these pins. She has a little Etsy shop that we'll share. So I have a little pipette. We use pipettes when we're working with biological samples. And I have a little image of a human brain here, which is pretty cool. I've also got down here my pronoun pin. So my pronouns are she, her, or ella. I've got my STEM advocate pin. This pin came from Two Photon Art, which is a company owned, again by, you guessed it, two neuroscientists. They are both phenomenal scholars and also make really cool artwork, pins, jewelry, stickers. So I have this STEM advocate pin, and that's really special to me because I've been involved in science policy and advocacy since the pandemic, really realizing that it was a misstep on our part as scientists not having good communication with the public about the research that we were doing along the way. So for example, the COVID vaccines are an mRNA vaccine. And a lot of people, when they heard about that, they were concerned that this sounded like science that had been rushed, that maybe hadn't been thoroughly tested, because we as scientists hadn't done our best job at sharing that we'd actually been working on these, developing these types of vaccines for over 20 years and ensuring their safety and really rigorously testing them. But it was a misstep in science communication that people weren't aware of that. So really being transparent about the science that we're doing at every step of the way is so important to me. And that's why you're meeting us even at the beginning of this brand new lab, so that you can be on this journey with us. And we hope that you'll subscribe to our Brain Blooms newsletter by going to r2lab.online, so that again, you can stay appraised of the science with us every single step of the way. And then finally, I've got on here my Wayne State University College of Liberal Arts and Sciences pin. So as a member of Wayne State University, I'm part of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences in the Department of Psychology. That's one of my home departments. And I'm also part of our new Institute for Brain Health, which is a really exciting development to make Detroit an epicenter of neuroscience research. And so again, we're so excited to be with you in partnership on that neuroscience research. And we hope that you'll be coming into the lab soon. So that's what's on my badge, what's on my lanyard. It was really fun sharing it with you. And maybe if you come participate in some of our studies, you'll get some of your own Ruvvy swag. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe so that you can stay in touch with us and everything we're doing on the neuroscience of resilience, and stay resilient.